Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Locker Room. Listen, shout out to you guys. On this show, we are up over 700% of subscribers. So if you have watched this show once or twice, or you're finding yourself back here, or you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We got a massive week. It's myself, Taylor Lewan, Delanie Walker, Clay Matthews talking ball, having some locker room banter, and we have our NFL Week 7 slate. Rams at Jaguars. That's out in London. That is out in London. Note that. Note that. Philly at Minnesota. Indianapolis out in LA against the Chargers. Atlanta at San Francisco. Houston at Seattle. Tampa Bay at Detroit. Last week, here's how the record shook up. Only one winning guy on the board. Go ahead and read that one. 4-2. Everybody is kind of close except for one guy, and his name is Delanie the Mule Walker. He's 14-22 on the season. He hasn't won, I don't think, 1 week. I don't think he's getting better. Maybe this is somebody you look at. If you look at all these records, Taylor's doing a great job throughout the season. He's 20-16. Willie C's been hot the last few weeks since he shaved his head. He's 20-16. You look at Clay, he's 50% right now. But if you look at Delanie, and this is the one I want you to focus on, if you are a fader here, you are 22-14, which is the best record amongst the group. We're gonna have a hell of a show. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Thank you for being here. Let's have some fun.
Welcome to the Locker Room. My boy Will Compton did a great job of laying everything out. We are up so high in our subscribers. If you're here for the first time, go ahead and subscribe. Let's keep that thing going. The Locker Room is presented by FanDuel Sportsbook, America's #1 sportsbook. Before we get into things, we just want to remind you guys that gambling is for entertainment, and FanDuel always has your back on tons of responsible gaming tools to make sure your play stays fun and stress-free. Check out FanDuel.com/RG or the responsible gaming section in the app to learn more about staying in control of your game.
Gentlemen, FanDuel has a great one this Sunday.
30% profit boost token on any bet type.
Look up and down the slate. Rams, Jags, Colts, Chargers, Giants, looking for a big win against the Broncos, Eagles, trying to right the ship against the Vikings. There are serious plays to be made.
Whether you're eyeing up totals, betting against the spread, calling out right winners, or parlaying it all together with a touchdown score or two, FanDuel lets you do it all.
And with a 30% boost, there's no better place to play this Sunday.
Download the app at FanDuel.com/Bussin to get started. There's a couple things we have to get into. We'll get to you in a second. How we'll just drug you through the mud. Nice jacket.
Thank you. Listen, I might have been 1-5 in my NFL picks, but I'm 1-0 in my eyes. And that's with this big Trojan victory over the Wolverines. I'm so proud to be a Trojan today. I mean, what a win.
Yeah.
Malachi Lemon, probably going to be a top 5 pick.
Maybe.
The walk-on King, don't even know his last name, just calling him King, rushes for what, 150?
Yep.
Big win. They should give him a scholarship today.
He should have a scholarship today.
He should have a
You know he's got a
scholarship.
twin brother?
Does he?
Yep, 6 foot, 290 pounds. They showed him during the game. Did you watch the game?
I watched it, but I was like celebrating too much. I didn't really notice the intricacies and the nuances.
The intricacies and the nuances
Yeah.
going on out there. Congratulations, you guys whooped our ass.
Well, thank you.
You
I
did.
You
appreciate
had such
that.
an opportunity.
I did,
I
but
bet. Yeah.
listen, man, they've let me down on defense before. If I'm just
Right.
being honest, USC, but they played well.
Dude,
Notre
hungry
Dame-
dogs run faster. You guys
Notre
were
Dame
running.
this weekend, and then
Hey, that's a big one.
that's a big one. And then what we got? Nebraska after that.
Bye week and then Nebraska.
That seems like a big bet waiting to happen, huh?
Possibly.
He
Well,
ain't
we'll see how
gonna do
these
it.
teams
Yeah,
play.
we'll see how it goes.
Listen,
We'll see
I
how
think
it goes.
USC's a tough football team.
That's a damn good football
tough
team.
football team right
Because
now.
your quarterback,
Big
bro.
Ten,
Your
too,
quarterback's
ain't they?
so nice.
Yeah.
He fits that.
And we'll be getting
Lincoln
them off
Wiley,
a bye
his game
week.
plan.
Ooh.
If you just said, "Hey, we'll take that game plan into every single game throughout the rest of the year," you're probably gonna win most of your games. Like that is. It hurts me to say, but that was incredible.
Do you think USC has a chance against Notre Dame? I mean, South Bend's been tough.
Yeah, I think Notre Dame runs man coverage more than any other
Clay.
program.
I love them this weekend.
And you loved them last weekend too. You were the only one on this show.
I called the whole game. That's why when we was walking out and you guys were trying to find a bet and I just looked at you, I said, Clay, I'm telling you, you should be confident on this bet.
You did. You did tell me that. Well, I feel confident in this jacket right now. That's
You
all.
look good.
Thank you. These colors look good.
Hey,
It's been
guess-
sitting in the closet for a few
I have a
years.
side story.
Go ahead.
So I'm at the park. Is it Sunday morning? I got the kiddos at the park. Scotty's sleeping in the truck. and Rue's playing on the slide, so I'm kind of balancing both back and forth. I cracked the window. Don't worry, I cracked the window.
No, go ahead. Tell your
My
story.
wife was on me about it. I was like, sweetheart, this is a Bonterre special. Like, people come to the party, they'll be like, oh, where's the kid? I'll be like, oh, he's sleeping, taking a nap out in the car. I'll be like, all right, I guess that's normal. So I'm sitting there. It's like Scotty just fell asleep. So I'm like, all right, let's crack the window, put it halfway down. I'm standing right there by the, the slide and everything else. But anyway, I have a gentleman run up to me. I recognize him. This is one of my park dads. This is a little crew that we always know when we're going to be there. He comes up and he's like, hey, I'm the head coach that whooped Clay Matthews in the championship.
Oh,
Wow.
No.
Just like
Hey,
that?
those are his words exactly?
Something like that.
Something you're
like
paraphrasing,
that.
but
Yeah.
that's what he said?
Yeah. I was like, listen, Clay's been losing sleep over this. And he was like, you know what he did? He said, you didn't want to accept the second place trophy or prize.
Oh, yeah, I didn't take it.
Yeah. He's got it sitting on his shelf too.
Oh, he took first and
He's
second?
like, just to let Clay know we had his number.
Dude, that's shots fired.
Hey,
God damn.
I appreciate you providing the fuel. I don't know if that really happened because I don't think it did. We got a mutual respect. Hey, but as a competitor, I'm logging it all away.
You were talking to town all weekend. We were at a Halloween party this weekend. Your game was brought up.
The flag football?
Yeah,
Multiple people brought it up.
Randall was there.
I'm telling you. Like, it's...
Did you invite Clay?
Whoa.
No.
I didn't get the invite.
Me or Clay. Hey,
what's
me
crazy
or
too
Clay.
is that the invite?
Me or Clay.
Damn.
that's-
They only want us on the show, but they don't invite us to the Spooktoberfest.
You feel me?
That's wild.
That is, and you know what? That's
crazy.
got nothing to do with Will. That's all on me.
We got families too.
Yeah.
Y'all do.
Lots of kids.
We got family.
Damn.
That's fucked
That's
up. You know what's
messed up.
fucked up too is that's where we met. It's at the Aikens farm.
Damn, Lauren didn't even give me an invite?
That's where I was hoping you'd go with it. Yeah, she didn't invite you.
I'm over here asking her, hey,
TR didn't call you.
He's on the road. Okay, I'm asking, hey,
He was there.
How's your pregnancy going? Oh, you look great, this and that. Can't even get an invite.
Damn. You can blame my brain on CTE.
Jesus
Not hers.
Christ.
But I'll also say, you're right, because I juiced that up. I told him, I was like, hey, if you don't mind, I'm going to juice this up for Clay. But he's like, bro, it was so funny watching how frustrated he was getting. And he's like, and by the way, all the parents giving him shit, he's like, it's such bullshit. He's like, he does such a great job with the kids, the patience he has, the focus he get, and the attention he gives like each one. And I know he's taking a lot of bulls. There's a lot of, there's some message boards going on there where it's like, maybe don't carry 14 kids on the roster. But he was saying, he was like, he's like, man, he's like, Clay does such a good job with those kids. And he's like, I'm close with all of my parents and the kids that are playing. So I'm like a little harder. I can kind of get after the kids a little bit more because he's like, he's got great relationships with everybody. And he's like, but Clay, you can just tell he just stays poised. Like, he's like, if you have a kid and they're playing for Coach Matthews, like, you get as good of a job as anybody.
Well,
he's like, I did handle that ass though.
But
Like,
is
He didn't say that. He said
something like that.
Is this the question? Did he play all his kids?
Hey, so he's only got 8 kids on his team.
Oh, okay, all right.
So they play like, they don't rotate.
All
so
right.
I'm over here trying to rotate.
Okay,
I got to do
okay.
You gotta make
parents.
Okay.
Because him, they got a coaching tree now. Him and Randall Cobb, like they was coaching the team last year. Now Coach Cobb, he's broke off. He takes the first graders. Clay has the kindergartners. And I'm kind of asking Coach Cobb like how he kind of breaks it down. He's like, well, we're 7-on-7. Kindergarten's 5-on-5. And he's like, where Clay, he hurt himself is he carried like 14 on the roster. He's like, you got to cap it at some point.
I was trying to be fair at the beginning of the year. I had 16 kids sign up. I said, how do I make this fair? If I split into 2 teams, they say, oh, you got an A team and a B team. So against my better judgment, I kept too many kids, and then it came back to bite me. But you know what? I'm on the up and up now. I think as we move forward, we have a competitive team. We have a developmental team. It's not an A team and B team, and it depends what the parents want for the kids. If you want your kid, playtime might be fair, it might not be fair. Your kid might only play offense or defense. He might not play, who knows what it is. And then you have the developmental where, you go out and wins and losses
Something
don't
to
matter.
pitch to the league, because we was talking to Keekly and Greg and kind of asking them their opinion on Clay not rotating enough kids in, yada yada. And
Talk of the town.
we don't come across that because they have like a 12 play game before the game actually starts.
What?
So that
You mean
way,
12,
a scrimmage?
Yeah, like they have like a scrimmage.
So
Oh,
that, hey, all the
okay.
kids, that
So
are
all
going
the
to
kids
play
who might not play or might
developmental.
not play a lot, they get
That's
12
wild.
plays.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Each
Well-
offense gets 12 plays, and they just play a short little game before the real
crazy.
one goes down.
Well, this one, you bring your team, so it's not I think it's what they call rec league or something where you're just giving random kids, you can form your team. So really, it's up to the coaches. But it was a learning lesson.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
listen.
glad that my legacy is living on. Only a few short years in the coaching, but it's fun. I have a lot of fun.
He was grinning. Hey, he was grinning ear to ear. He's like, my boy.
I got a lot of respect for that. I got a lot of respect for that coach and their team. His son is a stud. He's the one who beat us. He lined up at quarterback. I had him schemed all game, but they made some adjustments at halftime.
Out coach in half.
No,
second half?
not out coach. Just put our corners in a little bit of a blender. But we ran out of steam at the end because you know what I'm saying. Little Matthews was playing safety. He was spying him all game. He ran for 3 touchdowns. Just at the end, we just ran out of gas. They either made more plays than we did, or we didn't make enough plays. However you want to look at it.
I hope history for you and your playing career and your coaching career aren't paralleled. Because you've said it. It's when you early in your coaching career, your playing career, you get to the Super Bowl. After that,
but we won the Super Bowl.
Do you ever go back?
We're close. We were close a couple times. I'd rather be close than have my season end December 29th or whatever it is every year.
Yeah. Let's have a better record this week. Okay, let's have a better record.
Let's do that.
Let's get to the London game. We got the Rams, I guess, at the Jags. I don't know if that's a fair move to take away a home game from them, but whatever.
Jacksonville is the home team.
Yeah, they're the home team. Rams are favored -3. Total in that game is 44.5 points. Let me lay it out for you guys real quick. No Puka Nacua.
Yes.
Jacksonville coming off a loss. I like Jacksonville in this game to cover.
Man, that's good.
Hell yeah, it is.
It is. Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
I think the Jags have been one of the biggest surprises in the league, and that's mainly because of the turnovers they create. Last week versus Seattle, 0 turnovers. I think
Seattle, Sammy D's great at taking care of the football.
yeah,
he's great. And if there's anything about that defense where they give up a little too much, 2024, Jacksonville gave up the most passing yards. This year, 3rd worst, giving up the 3rd most passing yards. Guess who leads the league in passing yards this year?
Who?
Oh, Matthew Stafford of the LA Rams. Now, he doesn't have
He
Puka.
don't have Puka, though.
He doesn't have Puka. But you saw what that defense did last week.
Defense, oh my God.
Defense is good. Got a lot of young talent, energy. And what I was surprised about, I'm going to just take you back to the prior week where the Buccaneers went out to Seattle. Seattle couldn't get any pass rush on Baker Mayfield. I think he got hit one time, one pressure, threw for 300 yards, whatever he did up there. But this past week, that Seattle pass rush, I want to say 7 sacks. They got after Trevor Lawrence, pressured on 50% of his drop back passes. So I look at that continuing with the Rams and the pass rush they have. Verse, Byron Young, 2nd in the league in sacks. And, as an all-pro, Pro Bowl inside linebacker, I got to give a shout out to Nate Landman. You know what I'm saying? Like, just an absolute dog, setting the franchise record with 17 tackles. I wanted to say that as, just an inside backer, just giving props out, because I don't know if you guys, like anyone else, could see that, but I did, and it's special.
Man, your coaches had you reading guard to guard when you were the middle linebacker.
Hey, C-ball, hit
Would you
ball.
have like 50
C-ball,
tackles
hit
that
ball.
year?
Yeah.
Just
And
off your
10
name,
sacks.
Clay Matthews, Pro Bowl.
Bro, hater.
Fly's been crazy all day. Who you taking?
I'm actually going with the Rams. I know Puka was hurt. I was questioning this, just knowing that Puka won't be out there, but seeing what the Rams defense is doing with that defensive front, getting after it, I feel like Trevor Lawrence is going to be put in a fucking bowl, and those dudes is going to contain them. And obviously the offense is still on fire. You still got guys out there that can make plays on the Rams, and having a quarterback like that. It's what's the running back from Michigan? Is he going to play?
Blake Corum.
He was balling last week until he took that injury. You think
He's out.
He's out this week?
They got Kyron.
I know, but having
Blake
that
is
duel,
number
but
2.
having that duels, because they kind of similar but a little different. I think that gives that run game a lot of purpose. But I got to go with the Rams. I just think that defense is going to be stout, and that's who will win this game against the Jaguars in London. It's going to be that defensive front. They only allow 18.3 points a game, so I think that's going to be big.
Comp?
You went Rams?
I got Rams.
You take Jacksonville with the points here. They are they have 3 points. They're like the home team in London. They're 3-1 in their last 4 since 2020. Basically, they're 3-1 out in London. They did lose their most recent one last year, but I think this team's learning how to win. You had a massive win against Kansas City. You drop one last week against Seattle. Seattle's a really good
Damn
football
good
team.
ball club.
And McDonald's defense is really coming along out there in Seattle. I know everybody talks about Sammy D and how great he is at throwing the deep ball, but that defense is starting to play really salty now. That was a tough game for Jacksonville. I do think they're learning how to win once they drop one. You know what those conversations are like in the locker room. They're going to try and get one back. They know how to travel to London. Rams have been staying in Baltimore all week long since they played against Baltimore, and that offense is, they had, who was it, Cooper Rush?
Yeah, Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush. Doesn't matter. They were handling them. We knew that the Rams were going to take care of that game, but now going out to London, I love Jacksonville here with the points.
I think Huntley took over in that game, right?
Yeah, he did. He looked better.
All right.
Who you talking
Jags,
about?
Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He ended up taking over that
Yeah,
game.
him coming in was a lot better.
Is he going to be?
Well, yeah, because they can run a similar offense
Yeah.
as did Lamar Jackson.
Definitely.
We're not talking
Yeah.
about.
Huntley, didn't Huntley get a Pro Bowl when he ended up coming in as like the third string guy for
Yeah, but
Baltimore
the
a few
other
years
Pro
ago?
Bowl-
I got a Pro Bowl inside
Pro Bowl,
linebacker.
baby.
It doesn't mean anything, right?
I'm just saying.
All right, Michelob Ultra. They have this idea we've talked about the last couple of weeks. It's playing for an Ultra. Now, what is the record between you and I? I'm 1-4.
Yeah.
1-4. Rock, paper, scissors for an Ultra. You got all the pressure.
I'm 4-1.
You got all the pressure.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
As always.
1, 2, 3, shoot. 4
All
and
the
2.
pressure. I'm not 2-4. Superior's worth playing for. Superior Light Beer. Michelob Ultra. Fun little games. Fun little competitions. Get it done. Let's get back to this episode.
All right, yeah.
Eagles at Vikings. Eagles are favored 1.5. Total in that game is 43.5 points. Boys, this has got Vikings written all over it. Kevin O'Connell, he has not decided who the quarterback is going to be. Carson Wentz, he's dealing with a little shoulder injury. They popped the thing back in. This guy, he's a South Dakota guy. He's playing in this game. That defense is salty. The Eagles are... That foundation is cracked. The dam is about to give. The water is about to flow through. They're great in a passing defense. They're great from a run defense standpoint. They're just salty all the way around. And Carson Wentz will sling that thing. Being at home, I think, is a big win for them. I got them winning this game.
Revenge game for Carson Wentz.
But is it?
Revenge game for Carson
he
Wentz.
could be the one to flip that franchise upside down.
But I heard things about Max Brosmer. What's his name? Max Brosmer, the third string quarterback. I heard good things about him. If he
Put him in.
For what team?
for
man?
Vikings. For the Vikings. Like
You knew Mac Jones.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
There's talks of JJ potentially being back this week or healthy. He hasn't made a quarterback decision.
Yeah.
Was the shoulder his throwing one?
I think
Carson Wentz?
I think this is gamesmanship.
No, it wasn't his throwing one because they put
was
it back
left.
in and he kept
It
playing.
said
So he actually
non-throwing?
dislocated it, or
Apparently
popped
he
it out?
dislocated. They popped it back into place and he went out and played.
But
his
I
game.
heard
stop
he's
taking
sore.
those
They
hits.
said he was
He
pretty
ain't never
sore
gonna
the
stop.
last few
Yeah, you're
days.
right.
They say he's been sore the last few days. He haven't
they said.
practiced. So I'm not sure if that's going.
But does
It'll
his
be
right arm
interesting,
work?
Man. If right arm works, he's one of those guys. Like if the bone's not showing, he's playing.
Listen, I was gonna come in here because everybody, like you said, the foundation is cracking. You know, whatever metaphor, analogy you want to use. I was gonna, sprinkle a little sunshine, a ray of hope for the Eagles. You look at their 4 wins. Not just, a little over a week ago, they're 4-0. Okay, they beat the Cowboys, tough divisional opponent. Chiefs, Rams, and Bucs. All three teams who very well could be playing in the Super Bowl this year. And then they have a tough loss to Denver, and then a quick turnaround Thursday night versus the Giants. You look at their offense too. Saquon was averaging close to 5 yards per carry. A.J. Brown had 9 targets, 6 receptions for 80 yards. They looked, not so much in the second half, but they looked decent. But I think that
This
game was
last
more
game?
about, the Eagles game last Thursday?
Yeah.
In the first half. I think what I'm trying to get to, let me get to the
Played the
kicker.
Giants.
Yeah, so did I misspeak or something?
No, go ahead.
No, what I'm trying to say is that game was more about the Giants. And the Giants finding their quarterback in Jackson Dart, their franchise quarterback, their attitude in Scatterboo. They obviously got their left tackle. I think they're good for the future. But you can't ignore, like you had said, all the quotes that are coming out there. Lane Johnson, who doesn't provide a lot of sound bites, talking about being more consistent. Saquon talking about being too predictable. And A.J. Brown talking about what meeting. That guy releases a quote every week that others have to answer for. So,
yeah,
you're right. You're absolutely right. But what I'm going to say is I like the Vikings if Carson Wentz starts. Give me the Eagles because I'm not ready to quit on them yet if J.J. McCarthy starts.
Can we talk about those games you said when they were 4-0 just a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, let's do it.
So Dallas Cowboys, they played them. Was that Thursday? Thursday night?
First game.
CeeDee Lamb catches that ball. I think the Cowboys go and win that game. They beat the Rams. They blocked not one but two kicks, and the Rams went down to score. They were up 26-9 at halftime. Broncos are Broncos. What was the other one that was real close?
Bucs.
The Bucs.
Bucs.
Interception by Baker.
Interception by Baker. He's going would have been at the time his 4th game-winning drive.
Did you
get his ass?
Yeah, he got it.
These flies aren't operating the way they should, huh?
Hey, I hear you.
I'm saying like the record looks good, but it could look a whole lot worse.
Yeah.
And they don't ask how, they ask how many.
But that's like the Chiefs last year. It's championship medal. It's finding a way to get it done. So
Chiefs
yes,
are way different.
Yeah.
This 4-2 record for the Eagles is a pig with lipstick. Taylor laid out, they could easily be 1-5 right now. Jalen Hurts, you can talk about how, AJ getting targets, Lane Johnson talking about consistency, AJ Brown saying, what meeting rumor is. He saw Saquon and Jalen talking, and he kind of said, hey, what's going on here?
And he walked his ass in.
This is Vikings money line. I'm telling you, the Eagles, they're in a very bad spot. If you watch the film too on Jalen, like a lot of it too, when he's sitting back there baking a pizza, you're not getting paid $40 million to bake a pizza. You're getting paid $40 million to sling the rock. And he's not slinging the rock. He's choking that ball out back there. Or he's trying to scramble. Like he's got guys who are open and he's just not letting it go. And then schematically on offense, when you're watching them go into the end zone, they get an empty and throw a little quick out. They run the same exact play. They don't have a lot of creativity on offense. AJ Brown, they got cover 0. AJ Brown's running wide open for a touchdown.
He threw the interception.
This is Vikings money line. This is Vikings money line. The Eagles are in fucking trouble.
You think they're going to implode like 2023?
Yes.
I think after this game, there's a conversation being had about who the quarterback is for the Eagles.
Tanner McKee, let him spin it.
No.
See, I think this is...
It probably won't because of politics and everything else.
And money.
Yeah.
Hey, money. There you go.
The feeling of the team right now, everything just... Again, we don't know this for a fact. We don't know. This is me just, spewing bullshit. But my instinct says everything around the Eagles right now, everything is pointing to Jalen Hurts.
That he's the cause of it all?
Him and that, listen, the biggest piece that they're missing this year is Kellen Moore, who's down in New Orleans. I think they're having trouble offensively getting it going from a schematic standpoint, but also with Jalen Hurts as well, being the quarterback of that
and
team.
Mekhi Becton.
Yeah. Running game, absolutely.
You look at them being predictable. It's like if you have a great offensive line, you can be predictable. We did that for a few years.
Yeah.
And it's like they're running between the tackles. One guy's missing every single time. Saquon Barkley is getting 0.8 yards per carry before he's met with contact. Yep. Every yard he's getting is earned, and that's bad.
So you think there's any solution
and that's not
to
a
this?
good stat for them.
No, that's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solution is Jalen just ripping the ball when he's got the opportunity.
He's too risky.
So is that Patullo changing? Changing the plays they run? Is that getting rid of him to send a message to the team? Is that dealing AJ Brown before the trade deadline?
So Orlovsky broke it down very well to where we understand this game, where they're very tendency based when the running back's deep versus the running back being in line with the quarterback. Like a lot of those simple tendencies are showing up for the Eagles. But also when you watch the tape, so anything that can make a bad coach look good or make the coach right is the players making plays. There are opportunities where Jalen can let it rip, and he's not, even coaching aside. So I think it's a combination of those things. If Jalen starts trying to spin it, I think they're going to be all right.
Yeah. But he's one of those guys that's like, he's so afraid to make a mistake. Hey, go throw a pick right away. Or go throw a bad ball right away. Yeah. And it's like, okay, the worst case scenario happened. Now you can go out and play a little free because it's like, you're never going to be perfect. He's got this whole
but he ripping it. He's just not connected.
And we watch
the deep one with the Devontae Smith. He had him wide open.
I know. And AJ. I mean, people can say AJ slowed down, whatever.
I don't think he slowed down.
The case was, but he's trying to rip him. It's just he's overthrowing receivers.
I know, but bro, it's like, he can throw a better 50-50 ball than what he's throwing.
True.
He's missing a little bit more. I don't know if that's just the talent aspect, the risk-averse stuff, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. But even the 50-50 balls, he's missing. Yeah. He's not being accurate with those.
We're talking so much about the offense, the defense. Jalen Carter, he's got the heel issue that he's been working through all year long. He was out for this last game. He might be out for this game as well. Their number one corner, he was out in the last game with a hamstring issue. Adoree Jackson gets benched. The other corner's so bad, they bench him to put Adoree Jackson back in. So you have two corners. You're on your third and fourth corner.
And Zadarius Smith retired.
And he retired. After that game, he like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's one of their better rushers.
I know. And Scatterboo, how he just made those boys look, punishing them.
Bond had a couple of, being an all-pro linebacker, you're going to get got.
Yeah, you're going to get got, but
you're going to get got.
I'm going to get mine more than I get got.
But 2 times in a row,
I got my moment. It's hanging in the stream room right now.
Yeah. No, hey, that's a tackle.
That was a tackle.
That was a fucking tackle.
Well, Zach Bones, that was a tackle. He just got lifted.
Oh, you got right.
Should we go on? Should we move on?
I got Vikings. Yeah, Vikings.
All right, I want to split it with the quarterback. Take note of that.
Oh,
JJ starts, give me the Eagles.
Oh.
Wentz, give me the Vikings.
What if Max played?
I'm not worried about him.
He's not playing.
He's not playing.
Y'all say
He'll
so.
have a clipboard though. He'll be there.
Hey, just tell him.
Quarterback shit.
Tell him Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Colts at Chargers. Chargers are favored 1.5. Total points in the game is 48.5 points.
I'm going Colts.
Yeah, I think it's the Colts too. They've only punted 6 times this year.
Going Colts. Even though Joe Alt is back.
Joe Alt was back last week too.
I know, and Mac should be back too this week, but
I think who's the wide receiver for TCU? He's had a breakout year this year.
Quentin Johnson.
Quentin Johnson.
He was out, right?
Yeah, he's had a hamstring. Like it's he's on my fantasy team too. It breaks my heart, but he's probably going to be out as well. I mean, Herbert is an incredible quarterback. Him and Ladd's had himself a couple of drops, but that last drive to put themselves in the field goal range to win the game last week was awesome.
Awesome.
But I look at this Colts defense is playing well. The offense, like I just said, have only punted 6 times. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
Yeah.
Last time they went out to the West Coast, it didn't work out well for them. I think they flipped the script this time.
Yeah,
Give me the Colts.
Their offensive line is so good too. Just watching them.
They're so good.
Jonathan Taylor, the Mule's favorite running back here, averaging over 100 yards a game. And then you had Tyler Warren, who I was introduced to when he played SC last year. Had like 20 receptions. But not only is he making plays receiving, but they line him up at fullback back there. Like he'll lead on DBs and linebackers in the stretch game, and he's not afraid to stick his face in there. Dare I say top 5 tight end right now. I mean,
in the TV copy, they were
sure.
talking about, hey, this Warren, he's a Pro Bowl All-Pro guy this year.
And he's got that long blonde hair too, so you know he's a dog. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about all that.
You don't know about that? Okay.
I don't know about that.
We don't
You
know
a dog
about
or
that.
you want to?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know.
Damn, I thought.
All-Pro West Hollywood. What do you got, Will?
I'm going Chargers here. Chargers minus 1.5. I look at who the Colts have played. It's the Dolphins. They got lucky with the Broncos. They played the Titans. They lost to the Rams. They beat up on the Raiders, and then they got away with one at home against the Cardinals, only beating them by 4 points. I think, they do have injuries going on. Love some Ladd McConkey. He's going to step up this game a little bit. Even with their running backs out, number 30, I don't know his name, but he toted the rock pretty well. Yeah. They got back to running the football after they ran it only, 15 times a couple weeks ago, and it's just like, hey, let's just get back to running the football. They do a good job of running the football. They ran it over 20 times this past game. I think they're going to identify trying to establish a running game against the Colts. And again, I think the Colts, it's like they're 5-1 right now, but are they a legitimate 5-1 team? Again, they lost to the Rams. I think with Herbert coming in, this is like an elite style quarterback. This is a team that's going to formulate a good game plan to stay in this game. And at home, I like the Chargers minus 1.5 to cover.
Yeah, everyone always says that the LA fan bases always go super hard on Sundays.
That's what they say?
I don't know about that.
I played in LA.
It was a joke.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, established the run too. I agree they've established the run. The thing I worry about is they're down to the 3rd running back right now.
He was pretty salty.
He was salty at Michigan too. He got drafted by the Titans.
Oh, he did.
Who is this?
Kimani?
No.
Nemani Vidal.
Yeah, ran for
No. Who was
Hassan Haskins.
Nah, he didn't do a whole lot, but
Yeah,
Kimani did.
Yeah, 30 was toting it around.
No, man, he is.
I think Chargers got a shot. And again, you got Herbert. This is a
That boy
different quarterback
legs.
than the guys that they've been beating up
True,
on.
very true. He a quarterback that's gonna put it on his back, but I don't know the coaches.
Yeah, Colts look good right now. They go 6-1. We all know the game. The game is kind of built for that 9-8, 10-7 middle of the pack. I think it corrects itself a little bit. And Chargers kind of have to have it with the way the Chiefs are playing right now, with the Broncos kind of sitting at the top of the division. Obviously, the Raiders aren't doing a whole lot, but the Chargers kind of have to have this game.
have to have it because they started out strong this year, real strong. Interesting, you're going away from the Chargers.
Yeah, I thought you'd be going.
I thought this was like, Delanie will take the Chargers in the situation for sure.
I know, and it's
And this
crazy.
has got to have it, and they still came off
I know. It's just after I don't know. I feel like the Colts is a better team. I'm just gonna stick with my gut, and it's fucked up because I'm actually about to be at the Chargers facility on Friday, so I hope they don't see this.
They're not gonna let you in.
I hope they don't see this. You feel me?
All right, we're up this episode to bring you Form Energy. Form Energy is best-in-class taste with natural flavors and zero sugar. Form Energy has natural caffeine derived from green tea. Form comes in a variety of flavors: Screaming Freedom, Grape Smash, Blue Blitz, Orange Fury. Form Energy is now available at 7-Eleven nationwide from October 13th through October 22nd. You can find Form for only $1 at the 7-Eleven with 7 awards. Perfect for those who put in the work. Form Energy. We do the work.
Sunday Night Football, Falcons, Atlanta traveling over to San Francisco. Falcons underdogs in this game. Niners favored by 2.5. The over-under on this game is 47.5.
I'm so lost when it comes to this game.
The 49ers is injured.
Yeah, they're injured, but they find a way.
I know.
They find a way, and you have the Falcons that have to travel across the country, and they're the team, like, they're super hot, then they're super cold. They have a dominant win on Monday night. I'll tell you what, there's not an offensive line that runs 11 personnel wide zone better than that team.
Yeah.
Your boy. Jake, is he okay, by the way?
You know he'll be out there on Sunday. What is it, Sunday night?
This is a war horse we're talking
He's a
about.
war horse.
Bro.
But at his age, I watched the film, he is moving guys off the ball. He's getting cutoffs.
That cutoff on that 81-yard run.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And he did kind of get got and gave him the reach around.
Perfect. Hey,
Very
just that
nice.
move, savvy.
Yeah, savvy.
That's that
But like
old.
that's where they're so dangerous. If they can have an effective run game, London out there, Pitts is out there. Like, they have a lot of guys that can go and catch the ball, but they can keep them in like sub defense and run the ball more effectively than I've seen on film this year.
And the middle linebacker being out for the 49ers,
Yeah,
that
Fred
is
Warner.
a key
Warner,
Bad
factor.
that's
ankle.
terrible.
I mean, surgery.
Air cast, yeah, he had Delanie Walker.
No, it was turned the opposite way.
I know it was fucked up.
Yeah, bro.
Dislocated and
Yeah.
broken.
I was
Snap
looking
that
at the
motherfucker.
back view when he rolled over. That thing was
Oh,
sideways.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's mine was sideways, yeah.
Yeah, mine was sideways.
Yeah.
Flip the burger sideways.
I bet against the Falcons twice when they played, obviously, this past week, and then when they played the Vikings earlier, because I think I was mistaken. I was looking at Penix, as he's too up and down. But what I should have been looking at is Bijan and how the offense runs through him. So as long as they keep giving him the ball, running for 100-plus yards, an extension of the run game by just giving them dump-offs and whatnot for 60, 70, whatever it may be, like you said, Taylor, I think the 49ers can't overcome all the injuries they've had. They've kept it close. Even the fact that they were in that Buccaneers game.
Yeah.
I mean, Mac still looked incredible
Both
in
teams
that
riddled
game.
with injuries, yeah.
But I like the Falcons on this. I think they keep that momentum of a huge win. All the comments coming afterwards, we're here to stay, you name it. So I like them moving forward. I got them this week.
You were saying you don't know where to go. You go Falcons. You go Falcons. You're seeing it right.
But this is what makes me worried is I see the run, I see the outside zone. They're essentially dominating the line of scrimmage. You go to that wide view, and you see that line of scrimmage move 2 yards in favor of the offensive line. And then I go and show them, hey, that fucking offensive line is incredible. And you brought up a great point. It's like, hey, that front seven for the Buffalo Bills are undersized and like we're definitely outmatched. So I look at the 49ers like, are they great at rushing the passer right now? No, but I mean, their defensive lineman can stand up a little bit in the run.
So I went to they are. Atlanta right now is the number 1 team in the league at rushing the football. Their number 1 concept, you already know and you already said it, it is that wide zone. They get you going lateral. The offensive line's doing a great job of cutting guys off. So I go back and I clip it, I filter it to where I can watch wide zone against the 49ers. This is a defensive line who tries to penetrate. They're not playing the man. They're not stepping lateral and playing the man to, allow backers to run free. You lose your eraser, an absolute eraser in the game with Fred Warner.
Yeah.
Like, this is a guy who can correct things that are kind of going sideways a little bit. You lose that, going along with a D-line that tries to penetrate, they're going to get reached. They're going to get scooped. Bijan's going to have his way. I love the Falcons here. And yeah, they've been up and down. They've been hot and cold. They seem like they're figuring out. I know Danny O, he absolutely hates them being in pistol. I think that's kind of like why are they in pistol so much? But I think they're going to continue to get better, and this defense is fucking nasty, bro.
Nasty.
Number 1 pass defense in the league.
Yes.
And the Buffalo Bills came in and they shut it down, held them to like 180. And you watch the film, like the rookies, they're getting after it. Caden Ellis, 55, little salty boy out there with effort plays. Not only effort plays, but lining up on the edge, making spin moves. And whoever they draft in the first round is number 11. I forget his name.
Walker.
What is his name?
Jalen
Walker's coming alive. Like the defense flies to the football. This is Falcons. This got Falcons written all over
I'm gonna
it.
go.
I like it.
I'm gonna go Falcons. Let me just give you a little tidbit from an offensive line standpoint. When you're playing penetrators versus two gappers, two gapping defenses versus the wide zone, you're not gonna have massive explosive plays because you're running with the offensive line. You're kind of keeping it, letting your linebackers do their thing. When it comes to penetrators, it's harder to get more consistent runs, but more times than not, you have explosive runs.
Yeah, because you penetrate, he gonna cut back
Right,
into
and
that
if you
hole.
one guy gets a cutoff, I don't know, maybe it's a salty 12-year vet at left tackle, Jake Matthews, gets himself a nice cutoff on a penetrating
Over
technique.
with.
That's when it's an
Gone.
absolute sieve.
Gone.
So it makes me like, but also when it comes to the penetrators, like the wide zone is predicated, there's so many different things, but whoever is the point of attack, let's say it's the left tackle as the point of attack, if he does not get movement of the ball, everything else gets bottlenecked to where you can't cut off in enough steps, so you're getting hitting the back of the line of scrimmage. If these tackles are able to get movement on penetrators, then it gives them a little more time on the inside to get those cutoffs. I feel a whole lot better about that, but it's always painful.
Well,
on
that's why I see
penetrators.
this game plan too. They may have a slicer just because of that.
Yeah.
If that penetrator gets upfield on the play side play, that slicer comes back and because they're gonna leave that in.
Right.
And then we pick that in up. Now that cutback is clear to cut back off of.
Two
And
plays.
if you're going to have penetrators, you're going to have absolute dogs at the second level.
At the
to
second
prevent
level,
anything
yes.
that might happen.
Yes.
I'm telling you, if
Yeah.
Fred not there, it's going to be a different
Hey, I'm
team.
with you. I'll go
And,
Falcons.
I mean, Drake London been balling too. Like this, the Drake London we
I
all
know
been
we
waiting
scored
to
30
see.
points from me on
Like,
fantasy this week.
Former Trojan, 160 yards.
yeah.
Hey,
Look at you
Some
knowing your
people-
team now.
That's
great.
wait till we talk about Leonard Williams and Seahawks. I'm just, but I like that play by him. Like I knew he was going to take heat at the end of the first half when he caught that pass. I'm doing the same thing. Like I'm trying to score, like just be an athlete. I know his foot touched out of bounds, and I'm sure, the critics might say otherwise, trying to get the 3 points, but I liked it.
No, I feel it.
He's
Yeah,
like,
are you becoming more of a college football fan though? your team's good?
No, I'm right down the road. Like NFL
it's
dominates
probably
for
like
me.
it's probably been like, take it, leave it. But now that USC, I think, is playing like good football, exciting football, it's probably made you
It makes
want to
it.
watch the games.
No, there was a lull before Caleb Williams was there, in between whoever was before, and then now that it's come back, and it's all. I mean, SC last year was a tough year. I think there was like 5 or 6 losses, but no, I've always supported them. It's just hard when you're losing 4, 5, 6 games a year to, you know what I'm saying? For a school like SC, you need to be in the top 10 at least, just with their pedigree and history.
Yeah, you're
and
not
whatnot.
built to see
Money.
that many losses on
Right.
in
But Caleb was a
college. Some of
transfer,
us
right?
are.
He was a transfer, but I'm just saying he made it
Some of
fun.
us still, it's
Yeah,
like,
he made it fun.
Yeah.
He was balling until he got later in the year when he started losing.
His junior year he was incredible.
He
Won
was
the Heisman,
incredible.
Junior, senior, whatever you want to call it. His last year though, he still was playing unbelievable. He was, like his stats weren't the same, but the defense was. They would score 50, they give up 51. It was always the defense, and so the defense is just slowly ticking up to where the offense is at.
Let's talk about the Texans and the Seahawks.
Let's do it.
Texans are at the Seahawks. They have to travel across the country. Seahawks are favored 3.5. Total points in the game is 40.5 points. Keep it simple. KISS method. Seahawks. People are going to talk about the Houston Texans defensive line, how they are able to rush the passer. The Seahawks offensive line is one of the best in protecting against the pass rush. They are one of the best. This is a good game. Sam Darnold, give him a little time with JSN. I love them.
Yeah.
I love them in this game.
Home field advantage, strong pass.
You
defense.
This
love
one makes me
pass
nervous.
I get it.
I
Would have loved the 2.5 on this one. Would
Yes.
have loved the
I mean,
2.5.
yeah, the 3.5.
because the Texans, their offense has started to come along, and they just had a bye week, correct?
Bye week,
Yeah.
yep. Hey, I'm riding with you if you pick it.
Wait, is old buddy coming
Texans.
back?
Texans.
Is the little receiver coming back? What's his name?
Tank Dell.
Tank Dell. Is he back this week?
Or not.
This is a hard one, bro.
This is a hard one.
God damn it.
That fly was
Flies everywhere. Bro, the Texans, like, their 3 losses by a combined 13 points to the Rams, the Bucs, and the Jags. I know they started 0-3, but you saw, and I know they played, Baltimore before their bye week, but they look good. They put up 44 points. C.J. Stroud, 244 yards, damn near perfect passer rating. Their defense.
And you talk about their offense coming alive. I just looked at their schedule. They beat the Titans 26-0. Not the most high-flying defense out there, are they?
Not.
And then they played the Ravens, who have
nothing.
I think
All
maybe
you
4
need,
starters
though,
playing.
all you need, though, is some
confidence.
confidence.
Yeah, you need
I
confidence.
agree,
You need
but-
confidence.
And going into the bye week.
Yeah.
You need confidence.
You
Big
you
win.
just went on a whole thing about McDonald, his defense. Everyone wants to talk about the Seattle offense, but their defense is really playing. They got after the quarterback quite a bit. Everyone's turning on. It's at Seattle too, which
That
is
means
Home
nothing.
field
But that means a lot.
It means
Hey,
a lot.
I will say,
out there?
no. Whatever the record is, check me on this. They lose for whatever reason. They're like 10-1 on the road. They have not played well. Now it is a 9:00 game, Central, at least for us. Like
Wait,
those
9 a.m.?
Monday Night
PM.
Football.
Oh, Monday night.
It's gonna be, bro. Those fans are gonna be liquored up. They're gonna be roaring out there. But, bro, the Bucs and the Seahawks. I'm so high on, but I like the Texans with the upset here.
That's what's up.
Give me the Texans.
Money
Just straight
line.
up money line.
You heard him. He said Texas money line. He said Texas money line. Did you get that, Nolan?
I love it.
All right. What were you last week? All right, yeah, I feel good about that. I'm gonna give me the
Gotta go
Seahawks.
chase it. Gotta go chase it. Gotta chase it.
You could chase it with the points.
Y'all know I'm going Seahawks. Sam Darnold, beast in home field advantage, strong pass defense, pressure game is on point. Seahawks taking this.
That's all I needed to hear. Texans.
God damn it!
Thank you.
Texans plus
Thank
3.5.
Thank you.
I think there's a world where
Thank
the cover happens here. It's just a late game, field goal game. Texans with the points. Texans with the points.
Prime time in Seattle. Y'all, have you ever played in Seattle on prime time?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know it's lit.
Shit, I know.
It's fucking lit.
All pro middle linebacker.
Well, didn't you pick off Russ Wilson in primetime?
It wasn't prime time. It was an afternoon game.
Yeah,
But
only
yes,
25.
It was a
Like
12
10
o'clock
tackles,
game.
one
12
pick, 2 drop
12 o'clock.
picks.
12
Two
o'clock
drop
game.
picks? What
And
happened?
this one, Russell Wilson had something to his name.
I'm talking
Moxie,
one
Hall of Fame,
one
dangerous.
drop pick 6, bro. Wide delayed to the flat, and Russ was just
Left
Muffined
it out there
it.
for you.
muffined it out there, and oh god.
You saw the goal line before you saw the ball.
He knew you was gonna drop
That
it.
Seattle game was my middle finger game. It's my middle finger game.
He knew you was gonna drop it though.
I didn't drop one.
You dropped 2.
Yeah, one I had to elevate and get a little high on.
Nah,
Maybe a
I'm just
little out
messing
of my
with you.
wheelhouse.
Did
But
Will
I
just
got
get delayed?
one on him. We were double-digit point underdogs in that game too. Offensive line injuries across the board. We went in there and beat
What-
their
hey,
ass.
what-
I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
gonna cap.
I'm sorry.
Commanders,
And I'm talking about those-
Commanders
that's
was
the
that
corner
team
kids
though. Commanders
bailing.
was like you either beat the shit out of them or they surprisingly win the
sorry.
game.
And you probably know the gift too. This is the one where I'm riding the horse.
I never seen that.
There's a
You,
gift for
you
that?
saw that gift. That's like one of the more popular gifts on X.
I don't know what the fuck.
Like,
you
I
talking
celebrated
about.
I got a haircut. In a
I
little bit.
celebrated-
We can talk about Will's career
yeah,
any day of the week.
yeah, I don't know what
Can
he's
we-
talking
can we go to
about.
the-
Taylor, I celebrated so hard this game. I rode the horse and then I did Steve Austin's fake beers all over it. Like and I'm sitting on the bench. I'm looking at the cameras. I'm winking at the
I ain't
camera.
gonna cap.
Austin.
I ain't gonna cap. Hey,
Did you win? Did
Will.
your team win?
Yeah, bro. 17-16, double-digit underdogs.
Well, I ain't
You're
gonna
goddamn
lie.
right.
I
we
ain't
won.
watched
That's
that
why
game.
the Texans going to win this game.
I really
Yeah.
opened a can of worms with this one.
I didn't watch that game. To be honest.
Let's talk about True Classic for a second. The True Classic Pima t-shirt, and it feels amazing. Grabs the shoulders, grabs the chest. It's got a little curve on the side. Perfect for that. You catch a little wind, kind of flip over the side. They go, oh, that's not just a regular t-shirt. That's a Pima t-shirt. That's what True Classic has right there. Find True Classic at Amazon and Costco, Sam's Club, and Target nationwide, or go online at trueclassic.com/Bussin. Look good, feel good, play good. Back to this episode. All right, let's get to the True Classic Game of the Week. Every weekend's got games, but only one fits just right. It's the True Classic Game of the Week. We got Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Detroit Lions. Baker Mayfield versus Jared Goff. Lions 5.5, total points 52.5. I love the Lions in this game. I don't love the number.
I'm gonna let y'all pick, and I'm gonna go away from y'all because I just want to show y'all I'm
The Bucs are spicy. The Bucs are hot. The Bucs are riddled with injuries right now. The Lions, everyone thinks they're the greatest team in the NFL. They take an L last week. I'm gonna go Lions.
Thank you,
I'm gonna go Lions 5.5.
all y'all
I know
go
it's a big line,
all of y'all. Take it, please.
but I think everyone's getting on
Got
Tampa
'em.
the way everyone was
Got
getting on
'em.
the Lions, and everyone kind of dips when everyone's like when you start to crown teams. That's when they take a dip. That's when they start to take a dip. I like Detroit at Detroit. I'm taking 5.5.
I like it. Sorry, go ahead.
Lions are going to win by 2 scores. Lions are going to win by 2 scores. I think this game it seems very exciting. I think when the Bucs get healthy, they're one of the best teams in the NFL. Definitely
agree.
one of the best teams in the NFC. But all the injuries going on, and yeah, Baker's playing electric. Still a couple throws he misses on, and I just think the Lions too. Like that was a heavyweight fight. when you watch the Chiefs and the Lions. I said this isn't a look ahead to a potential Super Bowl. The way that game was played was very much a look ahead at a potential Super Bowl matchup. Chiefs got to the red zone, 7 times? They score on 6 of them. Like, they had a plan, they were rolling, and they got a couple situations in the second half to where the Chiefs come out and score. They make the Lions punt. Turnover on down situation that happens for the Lions. They kind of just get out of it, but they're going to be hungry. They're going to be ready to go. I think this defense will be a little too much for the Buccaneers. I think the offense will continue to roll because they look very good. Chiefs just got them on a couple of them where they made them punt at halftime because it was 2017 there in the fourth quarter. Like, that game was still close. And again, on the 4th down that they didn't convert, Amon-Ra just drops the ball. He's not going to drop the ball again.
No, and also the Chiefs not the greatest team in the red zone since the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
All of a sudden go in this time 6 out of 7.
Chiefs look good. I'll tell you. Chiefs, you guys
Real
look good.
I like the Lions. I like the Lions too. I think they missed. They had several gotta have it plays, starting with, they spent 10 minutes driving down the field. What's up? They spent 10 minutes.
He's fucking 14-22. He's like, thank you. Like, this is gonna be.
This is it. He knows what I tell him. It's good to go, bro. Like, it starts with that gotta have it at the goal line. Obviously, whatever happens with the illegal formation, whatever the penalty was, they had that 4th down where Amon-Ra
penalty too. Jared catching the ball, touchdown.
Yeah,
that was
tough.
some bullshit.
Settle for 3 points. The 4th down, they don't get it. But they got bullied in that game. The reality is, so I see them coming home, playing a Bucs team that's just decimated. You lose Ibuka, who's playing so well for them, and Baker didn't miss a beat with those Johnson and Johnson there.
Yeah,
how about that 3rd and 14 run of his? So much fun to watch.
That dude is a fucking dog. He's bro.
2 plays later, he throws that I'm forgetting the Johnsons. There was like a
Tez Johnson, friend of the show.
Johnson.
Shout out Tez Johnson. Hey, did you see too where he was talking like he said they started chanting MVP?
That
And I
was
thought
funny.
they was talking about me. Like, what have I done?
That was funny.
His teammates like, your quarterback is Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit, I didn't even realize it.
Give me the Lions.
Give
me the Lions.
Y'all already know where I'm going. I'm fading these guys. Straight up.
Lions 5.5
Straight
walk
up.
of the week.
Hey, I'm just saying the Buccaneers is a sleeper team. Baker is fucking unbelievable.
Nothing sleeper about
They're
them,
like
buddy.
No, I'm talking about they not a sleeper.
They're one of
but
the best teams in the NFL.
They're not a sleeper, but y'all worried about their
Baker's
injuries.
top 3 in the
have,
MVP odds.
They actually have weapons on their team. They're
on the
hurt.
sideline.
That are hurt.
They will come in.
They're all
and
gonna be
play.
watching
They
like
this
will.
week.
No, people come in and they play. It's like they don't miss a beat. When players get hurt, the Buccaneers have people come off the bench. What you supposed to do as a scouting and a GM, you supposed to find players who can come off the bench and you don't feel like you're missing a beat. That's what the Buccaneers have going on. And when you got a quarterback like Baker Mayfield who's taking charge, who is a fucking dog, you play hard for him. Because you don't want that dude going to the meeting and be like, hey, we don't want to put this man in the game. He don't know what the fuck going on. You don't want to let a guy down like Baker Mayfield. I've been in those shoes. So I know the Buccaneers is going to take the Lions.
I feel you on the whole scouting department thing.
You taking Buccaneers money line?
No, I did not say Buccaneers money line.
Oh, okay. I just making sure.
What is the spread on this?
5.5.
5.5.
Yeah.
Give me the spread.
I feel you on the whole scouting, next man up. Look, next man up guy. But you're talking about Emeka Egbuka, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin,
Bucky.
Irving. Which again, they can get the run game going. To me, that's more of a next man up mentality. But some of those heavy hitters on the outside, the rapport that you have with your quarterback on when plays break down and knowing how your QB thinks and everything else, I'm not doubting that they won't be prepared or study and try to do as good as they can. But again, it's like there's levels.
No, because I look
There's
at
levels
it.
at some point. It's like if I'm on the Niners roster, it's like, oh, Willie C, he'll be able to come in and command the defense. But out there and making eraser plays and doing everything else, that's the part you lose. And I think that's what you have on the offensive weapon side with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
But see, I used to look at it when I played for the 49ers, when Vernon went down and I was the starter, I'm like, it can't be a difference. I got to be able to run every play Vernon can run and no one going to notice a difference. And that's how I looked at it. So I don't know. I can't speak for every player, but that's how it should be. When you come in the game, you should want to feel like, hey, it's no difference. Like I'm a starter in this league, so I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna play as a starter.
I don't disagree with any of the things you just said. I'm sure every guy who's getting the tap on the helmet this week saying, "Hey, you're in for Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Bucky Irving." Everyone's saying the same thing you just said. The difference between you and a majority of the NFL outside of your first string guys is there's usually a massive drop off from a talent standpoint. you were a really well kept secret at the 49ers.
But
Really
you
well
came
kept.
from Central Missouri.
But I know, but then you look at it, every guy had to become that guy somehow.
No
he
doubt.
got thrown in the fire and he became the guy.
Right, and usually that happens when it's like, man, this wide receiver is out. Let's put this guy in.
Like
It's
one
not
guy's
like
down.
4, 5,
Yeah,
6 guys are out.
when 4 dudes is
These
down,
4, 5, 6
that one
guys
dude, he
are
stepped
gonna
the fuck
become
up.
one
He
guy,
was
number
man.
ones.
Then when they all down and them dudes come in and they make us something, then another team like we got to have him. You know what I mean? That dude is a beast. He came in, he shitted on everybody.
But you're
We need
talking
him.
about it against the front seven like the Detroit Lions. Like we're going to have those Baker Mayfield specials where he scrambles
say the
around.
front
But
four.
it's only going to happen so many times against the Detroit
I
Lions.
say the front 4 on Detroit Lions, front 4 dogs.
You don't think the second level's dogs on
But the
Detroit?
linebackers fly.
They straight.
You're talking out of
They
your ass
straight,
right now.
guys. They couldn't guard me. They straight.
They
Branch,
locking
hey,
you up.
hey,
Lock me up.
Easy.
No one could lock me up.
I locked you up.
Bro, Branch would have locked
Let's
you
watch
up.
the whole damn film. Will
Hey.
couldn't even keep up with me.
Branch would have locked you up and then socked you in the face after the
Nah,
game.
that ain't happening. That ain't happening.
You'd have been looking like Juju. They'd have been running you around.
That ain't
dragging you
happening.
back.
That ain't happening. Hey, remember when Myles Garrett hit me in the face? Was I on his head? I had him worried about me the whole. I'm like, you bitch ass, my mirror. I was coming down.
I was suspended.
No, you played that game.
No, that was 2020.
The Cleveland Browns when we beat them at home.
Yeah, the first game of the year.
Oh yeah, you was suspended. I forgot.
Right.
You was on that shit.
I got Jackson Smith and Jigba from my. You were on fire. Bet the Boys Parlay, JSN.
Hey, how we do last week? I'm tired of how there's no accountability when we put these out here. I'm just saying
Only
I'm 3
one
for 4.
person didn't hit.
Hey, Jonathan Taylor hit. Who do I have? Because he hit Josh Jacobs twice.
Who'd I have?
Only his point did hit.
Can we do a bet the boys?
Bet these boys?
Previous to this week, Clay Matthews missed that last week.
That was last week. No. I hit on Almond Raw and I hit on that one dude earlier.
No, you missed on.
Yeah, Clay wants to talk about your shit.
Okay. You did hit on Amon Ra, you hit on Hurts, and you missed
There you
on
go.
McCaffrey.
So I'm 3. So
You're
I'm
under
3 out of
500.
5. 3 out of 5.
3 for 3. It's week 7. 3 out of 6.
There was a bye week in there. All right.
I got-
3 and 3. Where are we at with the rest?
I got one for you because we was breaking down that game. Bijan Robinson, anytime
That's a
touchdown.
Great pick.
That's
It's
a great
pick.
pick. That was my second one.
And
for sure.
I listen, this Jonathan Taylor bullshit saga. Like, yeah, let me pick Jonathan Taylor every single week. I'll be then.
Are we about winning or having fun? Because I like winning.
I like winning.
But let's have some fun here with
And
Queen
my
Sean.
dog is a motherfucking runner.
He's a dog.
Yeah, he's a dog. Hey, I like Queen Sean Judkins, if I'm pronouncing that right, from the Browns.
Yeah.
He
Who do
played
they play
Miami.
as? Miami.
See,
I like that pick.
Yeah. It's
I
good.
wouldn't have not picked
He ran
him.
for over 100 yards. They're giving the ball to him like.
A couple games ago, Pittsburgh
can't
did a
choose
good
his
job
name. They did.
shutting him down. But I'm with you on Quinshawn.
No, he
Yards
a dog.
after
Fresh
contact guy.
legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he a dog.
No training camp.
I mean, they may have to make a quarterback change, but we're gonna see.
Are we
Cleveland?
gonna see?
Yeah, Cleveland.
Taylor, your JSN.
JSN. Yeah. Start with JSN.
It's
We're
coming.
going JSN. He is
Oh, he
Generational talent.
Hey, he getting in there for sure.
generation.
Wide receiver 1.
He getting in
Yeah.
there. for
He's
sure.
good, bro.
He a
The
beast.
connection that him
He's
and
putting
Sammy
up
D
numbers
have right
we've
now.
never seen.
He getting in.
It's just
Ohio
crazy to
State.
me that these quarterbacks, these elite quarterbacks, are the ones that have this arm talent to just throw it like 50, 60 downfield and it just drops in the bucket,
Dude,
bro.
that is
bread and
it's
butter.
beautiful to see.
Yeah, I just
Beautiful.
sit there rewinding. I slow it down. I'm like, bro, it's crazy. They're just not breaking stride and they're just dropping
I'll
it
bring
in.
my kids in the room. You go, you guys see this? I'm like, what? I'm like, look at that throw. And they don't.
They don't appreciate it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, it's a
Appreciate
beautiful
that shit.
sight, man. It's like people chain smoking cigarettes with their windows up in the car. It's just a fucking beautiful sight.
It's a beautiful sight. Great show.
Bet the Boys Parlay, Jonathan Taylor, Bijan Robinson, Quinshawn Judkins, and JSN from Seattle.
Big hugs, tiny kisses. Clay, any parting thoughts?
Nope.
Let's
Have a
win
good
them
one.
all.
Subscribe, resubscribe.